You're getting ready for your teacher observation. It's stressful. Your administrator walks into your classroom and all of a sudden I used to shake, okay? Today, you're gonna get some tips and tricks from someone who's been there through the terror of a teacher observation. You're gonna get an A+. Are you ready? Let's go. Hi, my name is Angie and I was in the classroom for 25 years. So you can imagine how many teacher observations I had. And it does not matter. Year 1 or year 25, when my administrator would walk in, I would just be like, oh, because someone is there and they're being a little bit, they're being critical. They're looking for things that you're doing well, but let's face it, they're there to judge you, right? And it is nerve-wracking. So here are some tips that I found really helped to get an A+ on my teacher observations. The first one is teach your kids what to do when the administrator walks in. I would get a picture of the administrator, or the administrator would be walking down the hall and I would say, hey, Mr. Cloker, can you please come in here? Everyone, this is Mr. Cloker. Sometimes he's going to be coming into the classroom and watching what we're doing. Actually, he's going to be watching me. So thank you, Mr. Cloker. You can leave now. And he'd be like, okay, whatever. And I would say, you guys, that is Mr. Cloker. He's my boss. And they would say, is he your dad? No, he's not my dad. He's my boss. So when he comes in and he has his piece of paper and his pencil, he is looking for things that I am doing well and the things that I need to improve on, just like I do with you guys. Now, when he comes in, here's how I want you to behave. And we would go into exactly how they were to behave, all right? You're not going to be fighting with each other. You're not going to be asking to go to the bathroom. We're going to have our beautiful, wonderful class and then some when Mr. Cloker comes into the classroom, all right? So prep them. I also, when I taught 3rd grade, I had a special job, my Happy Helper. If you didn't catch the Happy Helper, say no to jobs in your classroom video, go ahead and go over here and check that out. But one of the jobs of my Happy Helper in the older classroom and the older grades, and I did this a little bit in 1st grade too, was when a visitor, now it didn't matter if it was an administrator, it was just a visitor. The Happy Helper for the day was to come over and greet the visitor and say, hello, welcome to 3K. My teacher is busy right now. Can I find you a chair to sit in? Okay, just something like that. It was super nice to have somebody that would just acknowledge someone coming into the classroom and they would go over and greet them. It would also cue the other kids that, oh, we have a visitor. We need to be on our very best behavior. All right. I know that sounds kind of sketchy, but I think it's very important. Now, your administrator is probably going to say, fill out all this and tell me what time you want me to come into your classroom. Sometimes they just pop in because that's what they do. After your 1st, 2nd year, they rarely pop in anymore. At least that was my experience. But they will ask you when they should come in. Now, do not pick a time that's extra hectic in your classroom unless you're super good at getting your kids back under control and getting them off onto their other tasks, okay? But do pick a time that you feel extra comfortable with. Now, I never chose a time that I knew I would be doing writing because like I said before, it didn't matter if it was the 1st year of my teaching or my last year of my teaching. As soon as my administrator would walk in, I would get so nervous that my hand would start shaking. So one time I thought, well, I'll just do the morning message time. That's a fun time. We'll do that. And as soon as my administrator walked in to watch, my hand started shaking. And that's when I knew it doesn't matter. I am not comfortable enough to do the writing. I shake too much. So from then on, I was like, nope, I'm not I'm not going to do anything with writing. So do something that you feel super comfortable with. My favorite one was first thing in the morning when I'm fresh, they're fresh. I've had a little bit of a chance to prep them the day before, our morning routine, which we did again and again and again and again. Literally, I would not have to be in the classroom for them to carry this task out. All right. It was about a 15, 20, 30-minute time period that my administrator could come in and watch what was going on. They saw the kids being independent. They saw me interacting with the kids. They saw me teaching little groups or individually. They saw transitions. It was perfect. I did 0 writing, and they could walk around and do their observation. It was my best observation time ever. Okay, so choose something you're comfortable with, something that you've practiced again and again. That means no dog and pony show, as we like to say it. It's nothing out of the ordinary. Now, I know you're thinking, oh, it's going to be really boring. That's what we do every day. It's not. When they come in, they should see the everyday. They shouldn't see some wonderful, amazing thing. Now, when you're doing those wonderful, amazing things, invite them in, because you should be doing those wonderful, amazing things. You're doing wonderful, amazing things all the time. But you know, those extras, like we're having glow day, bring them in and have them see that in action as well. But they're going to see the everyday, and they're going to see the little extras, and they're gonna just know that you're an amazing person and an amazing teacher. All right, that's how you get an A+ observation. Make sure to like and subscribe, and remember, the creator of the universe loves you, and I think you're pretty amazing too. I will talk to you later. Have a great observation. Bye-bye.